King Slime is basically a massive blue blob that's surprisingly agile. You can summon him using a slime crown or during a slime rain after defeating enough slimes. Occasionally, he spawns naturally near the edges of the map. He can even teleport if you try running too far. While he doesn't drop any game-changing loot, you might score some ninja gear and slime-themed items. In expert mode, watch out, he'll start summoning spiked slimes into the battle. Eye of Cthulhu, this floating eyeball terror is likely your first real boss fight. It has a 1 in 3 chance of showing up each night once your character gets stronger with 200 health, decent armor, and at least 3 NPCs. Or you can summon it manually with a suspicious-looking eye. If you don't beat it by dawn, it vanishes. In expert mode, it goes full beast mode in its second phase with rapid dash attacks that get faster as it gets weaker. Eater of Worlds. This is a huge worm boss found in Corruption Worlds. Break 3 shadow orbs or use worm food to summon it. It's made up of multiple segments, and to truly beat it, you have to take down each one. In expert mode, it starts shooting projectiles, and in special seeds like for the worthy, it gets even more brutal by spawning giant eaters of souls. This boss is the best farming source for Demonite or and shadow scales. Brain of Cthulhu. Crimson World players face the Brain of Cthulhu instead. It's summoned the same way as Eater of Worlds. Break 3 Crimson Hearts or use a Bloody Spine. In its first phase, it's untouchable while protected by floating creepers. After those are gone, it goes berserk, teleporting and ramming you. In expert mode, it creates copies of itself, making it harder to spot the real one. Defeating it gets you Crimtane ore and tissue samples. Queen Bee. Found deep in the jungle's hives, Queen Bee is summoned by breaking a larva or using an abomination. She swoops, shoots stingers, and spawns bees like crazy. In expert mode, she gets faster the more damage she takes. While she's not required to advance the game, her drops like the bee nades are super handy for taking on tougher bosses like the Wall of Flesh. Skeletron. Guarding the entrance to the dungeon, Skeletron can be summoned by talking to the old man at night. He fights with floating hands and a spinning skull attack. Don't beat him before sunrise, he goes berserk. In expert mode, he becomes faster, shoots skulls, and debuffs you. Defeating him stops the deadly dungeon guardians and unlocks the dungeon's secrets. Deerclops. Part of the Don't Starve crossover, this towering one-eyed beast appears during blizzards. Once you're strong enough where you can summon it with a deer thing in the snow biome. It throws debris, spawns ice spikes, and summons shadow hands if you hover above. In expert mode, the shadow hands become more frequent and unpredictable, tracking your movements. The Wall of Flesh. This is the boss that ends pre-hard mode and kicks off the real challenge. Summon it by sacrificing the guide in lava with a voodoo doll. Once summoned, it sweeps the underworld and won't let you flee. Defeating it unlocks hard mode, new ores, and tougher enemies. In expert mode, it moves at insane speed and becomes much harder to outrun or out DPS.